Hello, my name's Jacob Sansel. What's yours?
Fred Shifflett.
All right. Have you lived here all your life?
Yes, I grew up in Edgemere.
What do you remember about the neighborhood?
Well, when I started, I was born in 1946. I moved down here in 1952. And I went to Edgemere Elementary School, the older one. That was built here in 1942. And then he built the new one in 1995, I believe it was. And I've been here ever since, this area. I still live in this area.
Nice. Did you have a lot of friends in your neighborhood?
Yes, sure did.
Did you go to school? If so, where?
I started here at Edgemere Elementary, and then I went to Sparrow High School. Graduated from there.
How was your childhood different from like your adulthood?
Big difference over the years. It's changed a lot. I can recall walking to school with no problems. Always a lot to do. We didn't have a lot of stuff like electronics and stuff like children do nowadays. We played a lot of sports. You know, hung around a lot. Old games. We used to make games up and do it.
You said you played a lot of sports. What was your favorite sport to play?
My favorite, I would say, would have been softball, baseball.
Nice. Where was your favorite place in the area?
In the area, I would say the old Edgemere movie house, which used to be across the street.
Why was it your favorite place?
We used to go there every weekend. It was real reasonable for price-wise as far as what we had to work with as growing up.
Cool. Did you have any struggles where you lived? If so, how?
No, not really. We had a very good neighborhood. I grew up on Delmore Avenue, which is right up here off North Point Road. And very good community. Never had any problems at all.
Was working fun?
Yes, I've always enjoyed my job ever since I started.
What was working like?
Well, with my job, I got out of school, graduated, went to Marine Corps. Was in there for 4 years. I came out and went to the Baltimore County Police Department. And then with that type of job, every day is different.
Yeah.
You never know what you're going to get into. I was stationed at Dundalk Station for about 6 years and then I came to Edgemere District, and I worked at Edgemere District for 9 years. This area right here I worked, and then I went back to Dundalk and worked there. And then closed the station.
What was your favorite part about working?
Probably, I went away to Michigan State University, and I got into community policing and dealt with a lot of children. I did a lot of programs, community organizations, and came to schools and taught different things, bike safety and different things like that.
What was your least favorite part about working?
Midnight shift. I didn't
Why?
like midnight shift. It's just, I was the kind of person that it was tough on me. I didn't get a lot of sleep. I couldn't sleep during the day, and I enjoyed the job, but it was just a tough course.
What was like your least favorite thing that you had to deal with?
On my job? Some of the arrests that I had, certain things which I can't explain to you, but certain arrests.
Yeah. What was your favorite memory, just like in general?
Just growing up in a neighborhood, a very good neighborhood.
Is there anything that I didn't ask you that you would like to talk about?
I don't know, if you got anything, probably that, like, I've lived here all my life. I'm still living in this area. I live up off of Wise Avenue. I've never left the area. Still like the people here. It's changed a lot, but it's just the type of community I like.
Do any of your friends that you hung out with a lot when you were a child still live around here now?
No, most of them that I lived with is either moved out of state. There's a couple still here that lives in Fort Howard. Not too many around where I live.
I noticed you brought some stuff. Is there anything that you'd like to share?
Well, this was a book that was written. It's called the America Dundalk book that they made out. This is when I was working and patrolling the area of Dundalk and Edgemere. This is when I was with the motorcycle.
Oh, nice.
I don't know why they put me in a history book, but that's me. And then certain things I did over the years with the community. I was blessed with having a lot of different awards that I've done this stuff, like I said. I was the #1 police officer in 1986 for the state of Maryland.
Nice.
And I got a lot more awards since then. I left and retired you want to call it retired. And then now with the Anne Arundel County Sheriff's Department, I've been there 22 years.
Mhm.
I still work there. So I've
Nice.
got two agencies. I'm trying to retire from this one. And I'm doing the same type of work that I do here, just about.
What's it called? What was your worst injury that you've ever had being a police officer?
Worst injury?
Mm-hmm.
Head-on collision, North Point Boulevard.
Sure.
I was out for a little while for that one. But,
Do you know exactly how long you were on?
I was out, when I got injured, probably about 5.5 months
Ugh.
before I came back to work.
Yeah.
It was a drunken driver. Came the wrong way and hit me head-on.
Did you arrest him because he was drunk and
Oh,
driving?
well, yeah, they arrested him. I didn't, but the other officers did.
All right. So, that person who was drunk driving, where was he come from? Was he come from a bar, just like from his house?
Yeah, he was coming from a bar from down here in Edgemere and coming up North Point Boulevard at North Point and Cove Road, if you're familiar with that area. That's where he struck me at. He coming up the wrong lane, northbound, southbound lane.
All right. How has the area changed?
Oh, the changes is more so, I guess, the people that we have here compared to what we had years ago. I don't know what they call them, like the millennium group. They're younger. They're just a different style of people to deal with. Edgemere Station, we worked at it there. We only had like 5 posts. The whole time I worked there, it was only 5 cars, each shift, and it was very quiet community. And then when Sparrows Point Police Department, they had one, they closed them down. That was a force of 270 men. And then we started taking that area over too. And a little bit more work, then we picked up one more car. But we worked like the car here at Edgemere Station, which used to be, you know where the fire department is?
Mm-hmm.
That's where the old police station used to be. There was 2 of them together as combined, but they changed that. They closed it down in 1985, and then they built the new fire department, and that's when we went to North Point, to Merritt Boulevard.
Nice.
But mainly the changes are just the different types of people that you're dealing with now. And actually, if you look at it, back in, I guess, 1990s, middle 90s, maybe early 90s, the population in Edgemere was about 9,300. And actually, as of about 2015, I think it's only 8,700. It's reduced. And I think the reasoning behind that is because a lot of people, plants closed down, a lot of people went out of state, and retired and just not here no longer. But basically, it's a very, very stable community. It's been pretty good ever since I've been here. Fort Howard, Edgemere, Jones's Creek, Lodge Forest, Miller's Island. That was all one post, one car. I worked that whole post from Wise Avenue down was one car at that time.
Nice.
And it's still a stable community, always has been.
Thank you for coming in.
Okay, good job. You did a good job.